I started it a little over 25 years ago. I tell you the truth, I did it for my mother. She thought it was wonderful, and all of her friends loved it and everything. And after my dad died, we were doing everything to help her out. She lived in this house till she was 93. And so I kept everything going, and like I said, the Star started out small and everybody was talking about it, and so I just kept it going, and she loved it. And probably if it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have thought so much about it. But there used to be a guy down here in town where the hospital is. There was a family there named Spar, and that family put a great big star up on their house when I was a kid. It was well known. We're down here on Price Street, right down here in the middle of town. And the high school was down there. That was the high school when I was growing up. And he had a star on their house with white lights on it. And we all used to drive down there and look at that. Everybody thought it was so pretty. And they all got old and died and moved away, and it all went, and that kind of stuck in my head. I was talking about how much trouble it was. It's a job. I started on Sunday morning, and I got it up Tuesday evening, Tuesday afternoon, got it done. I kept to carry it from the garage all the way around the back of the house and then hump it up over the wall and change the bulbs, the old bulbs, and a bunch of stuff. And so I was kind of thinking maybe I should quit turning that thing on, you know. I looked down there in the evening, there's no cars. And one day I was down here in the grocery store and some man I didn't know came over and pulled on my sleeve. He said, "Excuse me, the clerk over there said that she thinks you're the man that owns the house up there where that star is. Is that?" I said, "Yeah, that's me. The big star up the end of the main street?" He said, "Yeah." And I didn't even know who the guy was. He didn't even live here. He lives in one of these towns around here. He said, "I just wanted you to know that every year, about December the 15th to the 20th, I have to drive all over Preston County getting my grandchildren down in Rollsburg and Aurora and Terre Haute, because they all want to drive up here and drive up through town and see all the Christmas lights and then come up and see that big star. I hope you put it up again this year." And I said, "Well, I guess I will." I hadn't. And it wasn't 3 days before I was down there in the convenience store getting a cup of coffee one day. Another guy comes up. Somebody's pulling on my shirt sleeve. "Are you the man that owns the house up there where the star is?" And I said, "Yeah." It was the same thing, like a recording. "Well, I sure hope you keep doing that, because I get my grandchildren and haul them all over the place to..." I said, "All right, you guys talk me into it. The star's going to keep going for as long as I'm alive. I'll keep putting it up."